Maheshwar is the managing director at Aquaproof Group of the companies Mumbai, and he is the today's chief guest speaker on the challenges in the cement and the construction chemical industry due to the COVID-19. And on the occasion of the Vadodara Hackathon version 2, he will deliver his lecture on that. So Dr. Maheshwar is the MCOM, MA, PhD, PG, Diploma in Marketing and Management, PG, Diploma in Advertising and Public Relations, Diploma in Advertising Management, CA Inter and the CS Inter. And he's also life member of the Advertising Club of India, life member of the Mumbai Management Association, founder management committee member, and secretary of the Construction Chemical Manufacturing Association, life member of the friend of the trees, life member of the Photographic Society of India, Consumer Society of India, ISKCON, and the Borivali Lions Club, Mumbai. And he's worked with the Ken Gogotia company and the Sri Digvijay Cement Company, the Shalimar Rope Work Limited, Nagpur, and the Narmada Cement Company, Rashri Cement, Birla White, and Birla Super Cement, Sri Cement, Imami Group of companies on the various positions like a group president, a group vice president, executive director in Roof Construction Chemical, Murpani Enterprises as the executive director. He's also entrepreneur and the manufacturer, and he's established in own empire like Aquaproof Constructions Chemical India Private Limited. Have the lot of the industry in the various state of the country, sir. And as a trader, he's also established the various companies, and is also work on the brand of the various companies like the Saint Gobain Group, ITBI, Intex, Sang Industries, Anand Rathi Group, and the Somani Tiles, University Music, Central India, Kumar Builders, Chitra Industries. So list is very long, sir. So we welcome you, sir. And you are also wrote the 3 books. First is the Selling Skills. This book was the launch by the hygiene and the marketing strategy for the cement industry, and all about the cements, published in 1986, sir. So you are also as a visiting professor in the various universities. You are also received the various awards, and few of among them like contribution for the education government of Rajasthan award is the state level Bhamasha title in 1996 from the Lalit Kishore Chaturvedi, and Cabinet Minister Education Government of Rajasthan, Sri Gulab Chand Kataria at that time. You are also received the various award, and your time interview and the articles is also published in the different medias and media. So again, we welcome you, sir, on behalf of Parul University, on behalf of the Parul University management, and also welcome our Professor is the whom is invite you from this Vadodara on version 2, sir. So now I over to you, sir, on today's in the construction and chemical and the cement industry during the COVID-19, sir. So now I request you, sir, to enlighten to us and enlighten our participants, students, and the faculty members and the professionals on today's webinar topic. Definitely they will learn, and they will in future they will face such kind of the problem and the challenges. Definitely they will overcome. So now I hand over to you, sir. Please, sir. Please.
Thank you, Dr. Ramesh. You give me a very elaborate introduction to me, and really very, very big introduction you given to audience of this today's webinar. And I again once thanks to Parul University, you give me opportunity to speak to the subject, which is the basic need of human being. I consider the basic need of human being is roti, kapda, makan. And if you go theory of management, by master theory of management, he also given the 5 needs of human being. And first 3 is the bread, cloth, and shelter. Now shelter come in the third. First ये इंसान कभी कुछ करेगा तो खाना ही खाएगा पहले, बाद में वो कपड़े पहनेगा, फिर वो कुछ अपना घर झोपड़ी बनाएगा या महल बनाएगा, जो भी बनाएगा वो कुछ शेल्टर बनाएगा अपने लिए. This is a basic need of human being, and that's why the need shelter is the for how to build shelter now. पुराने जमाने में चूने से मकान बनते थे, कच्चे मकान बनते थे, वैसे क्ले से मकान बनते थे. सीमेंट का इनोवेशन मिस्टर पोर्टलैंड के नाम से वे कोई साइंटिस्ट थे, जर्मन साइंटिस्ट थे, उन्होंने 19th सेंचुरी के एंड में किया, और ये वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड है कि ये सीमेंट का इनोवेशन होने के बाद इंडिया में सीमेंट जो आया वो 1914 यानी आज के 106 साल पहले इंडिया में सीमेंट का पहला प्रोडक्शन हुआ. सीमेंट का हिस्ट्री देखा जाए तो पहले सीमेंट का एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी नहीं थी इंडिया में, बिकॉज ऑफ इट वाज यूज्ड बाय द चूना इन ऑल द फोर्ट्स ऑफ द इंडिया। जितने भी आजा महाराजा के फोर्ट बने हुए हैं 200 साल 500 साल की हिस्ट्री में, 1000 साल की हिस्ट्री है, दे डोंट हैव सीमेंट एट ऑल, दे यूज चूना, इट्स कॉल्ड द लाइम बेस्ड मटेरियल। एंड इफ यू गो टू महाभारता, दैट इज Lakshagriha house, that also used the Lakshagriha built with the some क्या बोलते हैं इसको, ब्लड ऑफ जो जानवर का खून होता है, मांस होता है, उससे बनता था। तो दैट काइंड स्ट्रेटेजी टू बी होल इन गुड़ से बनता था, शक्कर से बनता था। ये चीजें उस जमाने में बहुत यूज होती थी, उससे मकान बनते थे। आज देखेंगे तो पुराने जो मकान बने हुए हैं, चूना से बने हुए महल बने हुए हैं या फोर्ट बने हुए हैं, लीकेज नहीं मिलेगा आपको, नो लीकेज इन दैट, इवन स्पाइट ऑफ 200-500 years old. Go any of the, even go to Baroda, there's so many fort this mahals are there in this Baroda city, and none of the leakage are there because there's a very sound built without even cement. Cement 1914 में आने के बाद technology was very crude technology. There used to be same technology which should be made the chuna in India. Chuna was made by the manual process, and cement made by the automatic process. But they, what to do earlier, they used to be lime powder mixed with the water, make slurry, and that go for the slurry to become clinker. And how to be clinker? Where clean is there, one side come the heat process called the coal or the oil, other side come the slurry. And then come this granules type formation is there called clinker. Then grind the clinker, become the cement. That process was started 1914. That time we plant used to be have 2 lakhs per annum capacity, was highest plant in those days. Slowly, cement became consolidation. 1947, when country got the independence, so many company formed one joint venture called ACC, Associate Cement Companies. In the name of so many listed come together, Dalmia, Tata, that Khatau, so many of those in those cement manufacturers there those days. And together they made a big company called ACC on those days. With all small, so many plants were there, all combined together there. The technology changes. 1965, technology started coming wet process to dry process. In wet process means earlier used to be lime mixed with the water, and then this clinker. Now to 2065, new technology entered in the world. With dry process, they directly the lime powder calcined with the directly in kiln with the same hot process, then grind it, and then make cement. Again, this process changes in 84-85. The preheat process. What did they earlier they do? With the energy going wastage in the air, they start recycling energy within the lime powder heat process, so preheating process. It was 4 stages earlier, then 5 stages, 6 stages. Now 7-8 stages also entered in the world. They have so many kind of the energy saving parameters are there in the world, and technology now latest is there. There's no wet process plant in the world now. All stop because of the high pollution, high cost. It's a very high cost we have wet process, and quality also become the not very strong quality. If you mean the quality point of view, take the cement. I took the cement background, sorry, but I take cement, then take the impact of the COVID on the cement industry. I take the history of cement first. Then cement come in the picture, it was 33 grade. The grade was not there at all. The lowest grade was 33 grade, which was in, you can say 1990. It come the 43 grade cement. The gradification started. 53 grade cement started. 3 grades entered in this OPC called ordinary Portland cement. Mr. Portland was innovator. The Portland name is always there. And then comes PPC, the Portland Pozzolana. What is the Portland Pozzolana? When the scarcity was cement was there. A few people are read history of the cement. 1947 till 1987, 40 years. Cement was control item. It's not decontrol. It's a control item. You get cement, 5 bags, you got ration card, go to the government authorities, take permits, then buy cement like you are buying sugar of like that many items, rice and things are ration card. Cement used to sell that, those permit route was there. In those days, cement was scarcity, demand were more. So the innovation was there. They want to use fly ash. Okay, there's going to be no use for the powerhouses. There are nuisance for the powerhouses to be thrown the fly ash. They have good innovation to use fly ash for making cement called Portland Pozzolana cement, PPC. They're adding 10 to 15% of fly ash in cement to make PPC, depending on quality of the clinker, quality of the limestone of the particular plant. Somebody use 10%, somebody 20%, so 18%, 12%, depends on the quality of the basic raw material of the limestone and the clinker. So many varieties are there, cement entered. One was the SRC, self-resistant cement. Self-resistant with somewhat problem is there of land this have more sulfur contents. So this ordinary Portland, Pozzolana and OPC cannot work there. It's called self-resistant cement, SRC. Oil well based cement, such as like ONGC, they have digging the oil wells because separate cement is there. Then called railway sleeper cement. Nowadays, all railways have sleepers on this for railway lines. So they use this different kind of cement as this sleeper cement. They cannot use normal cements. They have a very heavy strength cement is there. So many cements are available, and because of cements availability is there, demand were more. PPC entered in the market. Because of PPC, even cement was in short supply. Government used to be rationing of cement by giving permits. Till 1982, 100% control was there by Government of India. Anybody wants cement more than 100 bags, they're supposed to collect it. They get permits. They require you to white you got cement. They get permissions. And so many on those days happened to be, you got to get permits, what happened were there. In 1987, 82, government have made the partial decontrol of cement. 33% cement can sell in open market, 67% cement can be sold through levy only. Like the right now happening the sugar. Sugar partially can sell open markets, partially can be under levy to ration card till now. Similarly, 1987, government made the cement complete decontrol, and now cement become the easily available in market. It has become now forces decided prices, demand decided prices, brand decided prices, how to project your image in market. But I'm telling you one thing to you, that OPC, ordinary Portland cement, 50 grade cement, normally now is not available market for small customers because it has become now very costly affair compared to PPC, because PPC is the cheapest product compared to OPC. But PPC difference is this only, that after 28 days, strength becomes same strength of both the qualities. The basic, if you take this Bharat India cement consumption point of view, Government of India made the cement compulsorily use ISI mark. So imported cement become difficult to be come in India market it off. So this is because compulsory ISI mark. Nobody can dare to be export to India, or import cannot possible in India because of the compulsory ISI mark. And now since the capacity of cement industry very, very high in India, that's why cement is a competitive commodity in India and not getting import now. Now come on the Corona period. Corona for first 2 months, maybe 24th March to 28th of May, 2 months, 4 days, cement plants were completely closed. But cement uses were continue in the small towns, villages, infrastructure on the roadside, where remote places were there, to continue. So whatever stocks were available in market with distribution channel, with the companies, all sold out. Become completely dry out. No stock available in the market when the government opened partially market to 28th May 2020. And after Corona, a little bit open market. A cement company allowed to manufacture and sell in the product market. Till December 2020, and a month back, all the losses of cement companies for 2 months had recovered. But now cement is selling a huge quantity, huge demand is market is there. And company are doing very well. You've seen the results of all big leading companies. They are showing good growth. Some companies are showing growth in December quarter compared to last December quarter, 2019 to 2020. Growth is there. It shows cement is a high demand. Maybe because of the infrastructure expenditure made by Government of India, state governments, so many infrastructures are facility going on, work is going on, housing project going on. Cement can not possibility be this cement is used for many purposes. Infrastructure is one. Housing is another one. Housing is they use many types. One is the new houses. Another is the repair houses, the modification houses. Fourth is the interior designing houses. Cement today is a basic need of any shelter. Without cement, you can't think to be construct any house of this one. So many products are coming in the worldwide now. Alternate bonding material, but it is not viable cost point of view, economical point of view, and also durable point of view. So cement is the basic need of human being, and cement is now that COVID period effect of cement is completely wiped out, and now cement is doing very well in market. Good demand is there, and this bright future is there now. If you are take this cement future, I told you about past history. I spoken to you. I am taking the vision now. The 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. Next 4 5 years, cement will be high demand because government of India putting a lot of money in infrastructure and also housing, this low cost housing. Plus, government of India giving this free housing or low price housing to poor peoples in the world for whole India wise. Cement consumption going to be very heavy in market. So cement going to be boom for cement industry for the 2000 next 4 5 years. Good demand. In spite of so many new companies coming up. New company means not the new company, but brownfield projects coming up. Some are the greenfield projects coming up. New projects coming up. That all will be absorbed in the market, and it's going to be huge demand. Now come on the roti kapda makan. I spoke of shelter. Shelter cannot make by cement alone. It requires many items. Steel, yes, steel one of them. Then you require the tiles, yes. Then you require the paint, yes. Then you require the plasters, putties, yes. In between, that is called product of custom chemical. Custom chemical is like a big complex. Nowadays, doctors don't give any medicine, painkillers especially, without support of big complex. After this painkiller research, they found out side effect of the painkiller. They start giving big complex. Like the similar way, alone cement can give you constructed house, but side effect always there. Some cracks will double up, something like them come picture. So custom chemical become now essential commodity with cement. And custom chemical entered in India 1982. Before that, custom chemical was not known in India. Real sense, custom chemical start picking up in the India 2002. And 20 years was not very popular things in India. Custom chemical used to be considered a luxury item in India. Because without custom chemical, also cement get bonding. हाउस बन रहा है आपका सीमेंट कस्टम केमिकल क्यों डालने का वेर इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ कस्टम केमिकल इज हार्डली less than 1% of your custom cost, even maybe 0.5%. Still, people don't consider to use custom chemical. They used to be without custom chemical. If you take a small item of custom chemicals, means how many items are the custom chemical now? Take the waterproofing chemicals is custom chemical. Concrete protection, plasters, putties, tile care products, building repair products, sealants, water repellents, floorings, grouts, industrial grouts, admixtures, coatings, epoxies. So many products are there categories are there, which is called of the construction chemical. It's a basket, rather. You can't say construction chemical alone. Innovation of ready-mix concrete coming in India in 1992, but not successful. After 2002, it's now going up, picking up. Now, most of the leading projects of India are using the ready-mix concrete. Now, ready-mix concrete cannot be made without construction chemical. Not possible. Any cement will set in 60 minutes. If you are having construction chemical, not having construction chemical, the ready-mix concrete cannot dream of to be reached to a site, because any site is somewhere distance is there, and you're taking in your carrier of ready-mix concrete, required to be adding the construction chemical in concrete. Similarly, cement is the similar. You make the house of 1 story, or make the story house of 100 stories. Cement remains same. You're not seen in market the cement good for Bangalore, cement good for 10 stories, cement good for 100 stories. It's a remain same cement. You can construct the ground floor, first floor, or 100 floor. The construction chemical make differences. It depends on need of your strength of your building. Architect recommend how big column you want, how strength column you want, what kind of concrete you want, M60, 190, 120, whatever depends on need of the structure of the area, depends on soil test also. They recommend it, architect recommend it of architects, and accordingly, cement with used construction chemical make changes of the strength of the power of the cement. So construction chemical 2002, senior changes, awareness increases, so many branded construction chemicals started in India. Today, 20 years or 18 years now past is now, almost construction chemical industry is growing big way now. Up you now, the all cement company start manufacturing, now selling the construction chemicals. All paint companies start selling construction chemicals. All tile companies start selling construction chemical, and construction chemical companies itself standing alone also are there. They're selling construction chemicals. I recommend, I just mentioned to you, the construction chemical includes so many varieties are there. Waterproofing chemicals, concrete protection. Concrete means the same thing what is ready-mix concrete is there. Plaster also be part of construction chemical. Putties construction chemical. Tile fixing adhesive. Now if you take the history, tile fixing. Tile used to fix it by without adhesives. They fix it with the normal cement. And after the few years, tile be debond or tile to be crack. Because cement become high strength and required to be diluted strength. Then how do you dilute by strength? By the locally contractors. So it's required directly ready-made tile adhesives. Repairing products, if you are having repair on your house and your building of your column is broken, or underwater repairing is there, bridge repair is there, road repairing is there, it requires separate chemicals is there. And the building material is like a same way like medicine. A person requires some medicine for even nose, for ears, for eyes, for heart, for legs, for pain. Similarly, construction chemical used for building, for separate chemical for ceiling, separate chemicals for walls, separate chemicals for flooring, separate chemicals for bridges, separate chemicals for your underwater, separate chemicals for 100-story building, separate chemicals for 1-story buildings. It depends on your need. Sealant is the product which should be fill the gap between the doors and this wall. Wall is cementous, door normally come with wooden, and hardly bond the both things together. So for that, filling the gap called sealant. Sealant, so many are there. Sealant also used for auto industry. So many sealants are used, but I give small usage of cement to you for the building material. Water repellent is the waterproofing product is there. You would go to your building, your house, and then water not stay there. It's automatically come down. Floorings, you go big malls now. All the big malls use the industry floors with the chemicals. Heavy load is there on the petrol pumps. Heavy roads is there on roads. Bombay, 80-90% roads are of cement road now. And now, last 7-10 years after this new government, which I come 5-6 years back, even highways now construction going on for cement. It's a real dream project, really big project. Earlier, highways used to be with charcoal, but now highways are using this cement for making the big highways. So he's got a heavy loads. So many trucks come, some buses come, so many heavy loads come. The cement used with construction chemical for highways. Industrial grouts, if you fixing machineries, heavy machineries, then require the grouting of materials. Admixtures, we call it ready-mix concrete. They used to be admixtures for our, depends on your need of strength, need of the number of hours to be attained slump. Coatings, waterproof coatings is there, paint is there, epoxy is film product is there, PU coating is there, so many products are there, the part of construction chemicals. The construction chemicals, again, I'm repeating you, is our need of tomorrow. In the worldwide, no house complete without construction chemicals. It's not possible. But in India, construction chemical used only in the big towns, not in the small towns. Still, the small towns, they consider it as a luxury. Don't say it. He knows very well this chemical cost very marginally cost increases, but still don't use by them because of awareness not there. So many leading companies come in the market now. They're trying to be give the publicity in market by giving the awareness, but still reach is very less. And it's cities like Bombay or like Delhi and Pune and Chennai, they are with awareness. Still, if you consider the even Bombay city like Montrose, construction chemical not use 100%. It's a really surprise to everybody. It's a surprise to me also. Even. There's the small builders don't use construction chemicals, but they are all leading builders, they use construction chemicals. Even small contractors, they're afraid to be used because they're not aware the material availability in market, availability in market. They take the contract with material, they avoid the construction chemicals use. They use without construction chemical use. Again, same problem comes to user. That because after 2-3-4 years, the crack started, problem started. So construction chemical must use with the cement and is the part of construction of building any construction, maybe building, maybe infrastructure, highways or dams, or even canals, or even this, underwater bridges and surveys like that. All depends on your design made by the architectures. They give you perfect designings for usage of material, including construction chemicals, cement, and all that others. Construction chemical effect of COVID was definitely there because cement, basic raw material, was using continuously, and even 2 months of lockdown also. In small towns and villages, continue work there. But construction chemical was not in use because a small town don't construction chemicals. The effect of construction chemical industry, COVID effect of construction chemical industry was a bit higher for the time look around say till October. October problem was there. Cement come out in month of May end only, and construction chemical come out in October. Till September problem was there in construction chemical industry. Presently, I am president of Construction Chemical Association. I was secretary 2 years back, but now president. And we feel that heat was very big for this 6.5 months on the construction chemical industry, the COVID effect. But now, last 3 months, they're doing very well, industry doing very well. Again, linked with the cement consumption. Everywhere now cement, construction chemical demand increasing day by day. Growth is there. And I predict in the future also next 5 years, at least minimum 4 till this government, present government is working now. Maybe after a year till 2025, next 5 years, construction chemical demand will be very, very high. Industry growth of cement is 7 to 8%. Construction chemical industry growth is the 25% because awareness increasing. Not about consumption increasing because of awareness was not there. So everybody start using construction chemical. Maybe next 5 years, maybe pace of demand will be 20% as continue. Now hardly industry left of India, with this high growth of in the industry market. Construction chemical, yes, construction chemical industry is that. The 20% growth still may continue till next 5 years, because small towns, the concept of small houses is still there. If I remember few years back, instance of big houses or big industrial stuff like big houses like this Changaniyas and this Malyas, everybody was there. They go themselves choose the building like flooring products or marble or like that. The concept was there in India, not now, before maybe 25 years back. Similarly, मेरे वाला बंगलो, मेरा वाला घर, मेरा small house, मेरा घर होना चाहिए, ये concept still in existing in India. आप छोटे टाउन में जाएंगे, जयपुर या इंदौर, या आप छोटे टाउन में जाएंगे, छोटे शहर में जाएंगे, गुजरात में जहाँ भी जाएंगे, so they prefer to be a small own bungalow or own house compared to the multi-story buildings. Big cities are having like multi-story building, but small houses there continuously. The small houses of small towns start using this chemical. Then you think one kind of big demand will project in India. 20% growth, 100% is there, which is my prediction. Maybe I don't know this prediction, but my prediction is that 20% growth will be continued in the industry, because everybody here to be used chemical now. They understand now need of tomorrow. They understand need of this chemical. Let's get the building strength. It can protect with your waterproofing, these problems of water dropping or water resources in these buildings. So they're taking precautions now. Even tiles are very high strength tiles are there, cement high strength, they cannot bond each other now. We both are high strength now, high technology. They require chemical. They require definitely tile adhesive. Tile adhesive is now become very, very high demand market now. Even the bricks of that red bricks is stopping by government of India because of the pollution. So red bricks is stopping now. They are start introduce the AAC block, lightweight blocks. Earlier it were been heavy blocks. Now it's coming lightweight blocks, AAC blocks, and that's coming out very, very huge in these big cities. And for to join the blocks, you need the construction chemical. You need jointing mortar. Jointing mortar part of construction chemicals. Construction chemical is per se is not one commodity. Construction chemical is the per se is the commodity of basket products. Some products are there. Internationally, we go worldwide. One segment of construction chemical having one big company's turnover of billions and millions. In India, the situation not arrived yet. So everybody manufacturing all products. We have Aquaproof at our 9 plants in India. We have plants in Gujarat. We have plants in Baroda, near Baroda only, Gujarat. Rajasthan, Alwar we have plant in Raipur. Chhattisgarh, we have plant in Ranchi. So total 4 locations, we have 9 plants. And we are manufacturing all products are manufactured by us. All products. They are also manufacturing all kind of chemicals. 102 products are manufacturing by us. Similarly, 90%, 99% companies are manufacturing in India basket products. Daughter products are manufacturing. And worldwide if you go, the special products are there. They are from particular manufacturing particular products only. Motors only manufacturing. Somebody are manufacturing the sealants, they are sealants only. In India, not there, because sealant manufacturer alone cannot depend on sealant sales because there's not high demand in the market right now. So it's increasing now. So future is very, very bright of construction chemical and cement industry. So all the building material. COVID effect was very badly to first initial 2 months for cement industry, for 6 months for construction industry. Now everything open up and industry is now doing very well. Growth is now 20% and the doing future very good now. So Rameshji, I prefer to take more questions to be get from the audience to be get it, because there's a lot of curiosity were there. Let me complete now. Lot of curiosity were there. So let me please start questions.
Of course, sir.
I will prefer to give answers. I will prefer to answer. I think I covered the history, I covered the present, I covered the future of cement as well as chemicals. So now I invite questions now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. And our loving students and the participants, they are also waiting to ask the questions, and they are also waiting the reply from your side of the various questions. So, in this connection, we have the few questions from the participant side. That what is the impact of the financial impact, including the effect on result of the operations future period and the liquidity and the capital resources during the COVID-19? Or before and after that in entire context?
As I mentioned to you, the cement industry having problem for 2 months, first 2 months only, from 24th of March to 28th of May. It was really, French was there. But they are big industry, large industries, they are big houses, so sustainability was there, government also helped them, and government, this bank also helped them. The impact of COVID is finished by 2020 on October only, and now from October onwards, the growth is there. Petrochemical manufacture, not that large kind of this like cement industry used to be happen. Definitely few companies are very large, but by and large, 80% are small manufacturers. And till now, I can say 40% petrochemical are manufactured in unorganized sector. Till now in India, it's a small town that petrochemical manufacturing is there. So they have impacted very badly this liquidity crunch. But government of India enough to give 20% of that emergency fund to all the borrowers for 28th February 2020. And that quite helped to us. We also got a lot of money from government with government guarantee, and that's quite helped to everybody. Yeah.
And sir, what is your opinion about the potential global recession in cement and construction chemical industry during the COVID-19? You told about
Recession
the
is not there.
Indian context. You told about in the Indian
Recession,
context, but globally. Globally,
Yeah.
what is your opinion about that?
Yeah, global not open till now fully because few countries are still locked down, partial lockdown. So Europe is still locked down. Is there? Few countries are very badly hit with the COVID. And then because the COVID lockdown was there, the industry also affected very badly. But in India, it's open up now economy, and effect of COVID almost is nullified. Rather, I mentioned to you the results of third quarter, December 22, 2020, but better than it December 2019. Even after COVID period of the. So I mentioned to you that this infrastructure going on very heavily built by India, by private sector, by government, by all the sectors, state government, central governments. It's very heavy construction. There's a lot of metros coming. Bombay, if you are not in Bombay, so many 11 metros are coming up in Bombay. One time work is going on. It was not 5 years back. So construction building material as well cement as construction is being future very good. Impact was not is not there now.
And what kind of the impact on the import and the export related from the cement and the construction chemical industry related material, raw material, or the such kind of the products and etc.
I mentioned my speech also that now cement is become the essential ISI marks to be carried on. So import of cement is not there because two reasons. One is the cement is very good competitive market in India, good prices are there. So import is not viable economically. And also as well ISI marks is there. So to make the Indian ISI mark takes a long time to get processed. So it's not possible to import the cement in India. Yes, cement export is there in every country, but is now reduced substantially because of COVID. Export was to happen to be like Sri Lanka and then Nepal. Now Nepal also we opened so many own factories there. Chinese manufacturer entered in the Nepal. They have prepared putting out of the big plants in Nepal. Earlier Nepal should have been depending on India only. So export of cement are reduced substantially. Yes, chemical, both ways there. Chemical, few products are still important in India because few technical products are there. Required high, huge investment, not manufacturing in India because the quantity, volume are not available in India. Consumption not available in India. But still our importing is there. So their import started now. And export used to be happen to different countries, neighboring countries like Bangladesh, like Sri Lanka, like Nepal, like Maldives, somebody are there. But African countries are more. They have affected very badly. But signals are coming up that this April to May 2021 got to pick up now. Yeah.
And sir, what kind of the challenges faced by you during the COVID-19 in your company related in your production, services, in the employee part, technical part, and so many things. So if you want to share the such kind of things and how you manage the entire things.
Yeah, good question. See, Ramesh, this I mentioned to you, the affected to us also badly this September. We also opened up partially into June 2020, not fully, in the 4 days in a week, 3 days in a week, the staff not coming, office were completely closed, factory open up, factory also be 50% labor coming on 1 day, second day 50% labor coming, so use 50% strength only in manufacturing. Sales also were poor, so poor sales, poor strength. The match was there, but losses were better because of we had to pay the salary and wages and rents and expenses, interest, everything was continuous. It is interest not reduce, not even this we have to interest to government, the banks. So that also there. But now October 2020 and onwards, we have future is there, so we are recovering now. Yeah.
Okay, sir. And sir, what kind of the fraud risk faced during the COVID-19? Fraud risk.
What?
Fraud risk. Fraud risk.
Not understood.
I am asking that what kind of the fraud risk faced during the COVID-19? Because during the COVID-19, what kind of the fraud risk we are taken or like that?
You asking risk?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Risk related from the fraud.
See, initially this was there for both ways. The demand will come or not come. The manufacturer, then if we stock in our godowns, factories, then liquidity control with there, so this was there. Government helped us to give 20% emergency funds. We to survive by us. We survived also. Even 99% people survived because of government help, timely help, and really good. I support. Thanks to Government of India, they helped timely, and it's a low interest, low cost of interest they're given to all these small manufacturers. And this risk of employee were there because once the COVID affected is there, suppose we can't travel, so cost increase because we allow only single person travel by taxi only. Earlier used to be by bus, by train, specialized. Travel reduces substantially. So risk were more, but now all come out. Now normal is there. We are traveling by bus, traveling by train, traveling by flights. Travels have started now. So risk was there, but not no risk allowed. Still, we are having thermal scanning in the plant to be all workers, staff coming. Thermal scanning is there. Sanitizing daily is going on. Without small cost increases, but they've been doing daily. It's good for company, good for staff, good for team also. It's good also. Yeah.
And sir, what is your opinion about the private risk during the COVID-19? Privacy risk.
Prices.
No, not prices. Privacy risk. Privacy risk during the COVID-19 because everything is online. Conduct the meeting online, transaction online.
Not understood.
I am asking about the privacy risk. Can you hear me, sir, about the privacy risk? Privacy risk. What kind of the privacy risk and how we manage it during the COVID-19?
Privacy risk not.
Yes, sir.
It's not understood.
And okay, I want to explain in another context about the cyber security related matter.
Security.
Cyber security.
Cyber security. Now I understood.
Yes.
Okay.
Cyber security.
See, custom chemical industry, having that told adjustment to you, 50-40% are still the small unorganized sector is there. Few industries are, few houses are there for the large one to be have this material of manufacturing and selling in market. So risk, cyber risk is, I don't consider much high is there in our case. I don't think so.
And what kind of the impact on the taxes, trade, and the immigration during the COVID-19?
So I think it's good for country, good for us as well, because the GST, after GST entered, very much is the better for our industry, because earlier used to be have some problem of getting the interstate sales, C-form sales, C-form not coming, due to government penalties, and excise were there. So earlier problem was there, MRP. See, excise was based on MRP, and building material never sell and not sold out on MRP. It's a market force to decide prices. If you like product, you buy it out, they don't see MRP. They sell to right retailers. Retailers decide prices. But you have to pay duty, excise duty on MRP earlier. Now that barrier finished now. After GST, it became very, very easy for business atmosphere for custom chemical industry, because if you pay GST only on selling price now, not on the MRP. So now people have not concern for MRP. Effect of the this government policies are very good now for custom chemical industry. Yeah.
And sir, what is your opinion, and how much time it will take the market will run smoothly as previous the pandemic? And what need to do from the trader side, the businessman side, the government side? What kind of the steps should be taken so again we can come in the normal situation as previous, before the COVID, same as the before COVID?
Yeah.
So what need to do in next coming months?
Yeah, Mr. Dr. Ramesh Rawat. I mentioned to you, the government supporting to industry open-heartedly, and so they are supporting to infrastructure, even border area, even the army front, even this defense, even this civil uses of infrastructures like schools, dams, or under bridges, subways, metros, everywhere. Now use custom chemical. You can't live without custom chemical at all. Even see the small example of metro cities, and they have these flyovers, and have to be a metro railway lines. And then you require a lot of the use the building material and custom chemicals, but without using the coating, you can't protect structure with carbon effects. See, so many vehicles are passing through these on roads. The carbon effect is there. Life of the bridges reduced is around 30 to 25%, 30%. If a bridge you built it for 100 years, it will last for 75 years only, because of the high carbon in the roads, because of the traffic or automobiles, this road, vehicles. So have to coat the carbon coatings on the bridges, underpasses, subways, metros. Without carbon coatings, cannot possible. Coatings is a part of custom chemical. So you got to be now. So some are private builders don't use that subways or bridges, carbon coatings. You see, life is reduces. So special product is there. You have to use the carbon protection coatings on these structures.
Sir, during your speech, you mentioned that during the pandemic in 2 months, the entire construction industries was the close, and the 2 months there is no production is gone at that time. So after that, the prices will increase at that time. So now is the prices go down and come on the normal situation, or it will take time? And because at that time I also read in some newspaper that the cement prices is high during the pandemic because the production is very less, or so. Can you focus on that?
Yeah, absolutely right by you. That in first 2 months, the cement companies were closed, and users were there, small towns. So whatever cement was in stock and the distributor, dealers, or whatever got out, they have all finished it off, and it sold out very high prices, very high prices. Same formula is there, demand and consumption patterns, the different market forces. But now prices are stable, but is a growing also. As the price is increasing, cement used to be earlier sold at 290-20 per bag of Gujarat, now 320, 325, 315 per bag of Gujarat. The price is going up now, and it will go further up now. I predicted that the next 5 years going to be very good future market for building materials per se. Anybody want to enter in business now can enter building material. Very huge demand going to be happen in market for next 5 years. And cement industry also growing, but the demand will go faster than the this manufacturing pace. So price is going to up now. Maybe no surprise 2022 cement prices may touch very to 400 rupees. And no, similarly for building custom chemicals, the raw material going up very because so few raw material depends on petroleum product. Few raw material custom chemical are based on petroleum products. If the petroleum products are crude increasing, similarly custom chemical will also cost go up. If you some products polymers used to buy at 55 rupees per liter, now we are buying 85 per liter. So 30 to 50%, 40%, 20% raw material cost increases. They will have to be increased prices in market also. Impact will definitely come in market. The price is going to be high in market. Again, demand and supply depends on supply is limited now. You can't build the cement plant in a short period. Minimum plan required for cement build a cement plant in 1.5 years, 18 months. It's a good time for you to start new plant. If you have all the parameters ready with you, common format ready with you, mine ready with you, as you start the greenfield projects, from day one takes 3-4 years time to get permitted to Government of India completions, start mining operations, then plant, make 3 years process. You can't grow cement manufacturing overnight, but yes, brownfield you can increase your capacity and meet our demands. So price is going to be up now in market. Future, I'm expecting the maybe around 20% growth will come to prices also, along with the demand.
And sir, I think that so many raw material which is related from the cement industry and the construction chemical need to import from the various other countries due to the pandemic. It is not possible, and I think at present is also not possible. So, what kind of the solution you think in your mind for that?
See, few chemicals, huge chemicals used to be import. They're based on China. But now are depending less on China and depending more on the Europe. And European chemicals are a bit costlier than Chinese chemicals. Chinese, the pharma. If I take the history of custom chemical, it's the selling like same way selling pharma. You know that earlier Sandoz were having pharma as well custom chemical divisions in the 90s, 80s, 90s. Sandoz of this worldwide, they use custom chemical also because custom chemical sell through architects and medicine pharma sell through doctors. The pattern of selling of the both are same. So custom chemical used to manufacture by them the whole manufacturing pharmaceutical companies. So chemicals almost are parallel. They use the pharma, the eatable grades, food grades, and custom chemical use the industrial grades. And few chemicals are named similar, but grade changes, food grade and the industrial grades. So China was selling very cheap prices chemicals in India, but now it reduced substantially, not stop, but it's reduced substantially. And looking to be towards more for European countries, Americas, like that. Cost going up.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Very true, sir. Very true, sir. Absolutely. And I agreed also with you, sir. And sir, because I think it's around 4:55, so we have 5 minutes only. So I want to conclude the entire talk. And first, I want to thank you, sir, for your master talk and wonderful talk on the challenges of the construction chemical and cement industry during the COVID-19, sir. And sir, you are also told about the history of the cement industry from the beginning. You elaborate the things, how the cement industry came, You are also focused in the last 4 decades, what kind of the government policies and what kind of the license pranali and etc. All these things. You told about the various cement industry and discuss about the quality of the cement. You also discuss about the grade of the cement. Cement was the control item before the few decades, and you also quality and of the limestone and the variety of the cement, type of the cement. You also told about the costing of the cement, and you told the use of the cement, need of the cement, the basic need of the cement at present scenario. Without the cement, we cannot think that any kind of the construction can be happen. And the demand of the cement, and the you also focus on the cost of the cement and the consumption of the cement in country and worldwide, and the importance of the cement along with the construction chemical and with the building material, and the construction chemical and the products. You also elaborate about that, and you also told about the various kind of the product which is related from the cement and the construction chemical development in the construction chemical industry. In last few decades, you told in the beginning from 1990s, and different types of the separate chemical use of the cement in highways and the kind of the development done by the or currently government is in making the bridge and so many things. Use of the cement in the highway, impact of the COVID-19 in the cement industry. Also discuss. You also share your own experience and how you manage the things. And from the last 3 months, the cement industry market and the construction chemical market is coming on as in a normal condition, as before the pandemic. And one more thing, sir, you told the each and everything, and you elaborate the things. So what kind of the message you want to give to the small scale industry people? Those are the doing the business in this field, in the cement industry and in the construction chemical industry. And what kind of the message you want to give those people want to make the career in the same field? So what kind of the message you want to give, sir? So this is the final. So after that,
let me first thanks to Mr. Arshil Shah and to Ramesh Rawat for giving opportunity to me to be speak to under this banner of webinar of the university. And it's a really progressive banner. We are doing a lot of webinars. I get a lot of messages, and it's a good platform to be educate to the participants, audience. And as far as students or want to enter the business, is a very good business. यदि धंधा करना है तो रोटी कपड़ा मकान. If you consider the background of Ambani or Tata or Birla or Mafatlalal or any specialist in the worldwide, kapda was the backbone of any house of standing in India. Tata heavy textile mill earlier, Birla textile mill earlier, Ambani textile mill earlier. So textile is there. Similarly, building material is there. रोटी कपड़ा मकान, फूड इंडस्ट्री ग्रोइंग हो रहा है, होने वाला है. जब तक इंसान रहेगा तब तक ये बेसिक नीड रहने वाली है. रोटी कपड़ा मकान. If you want to enter business of food, good. If you enter business of cloth, very good. If you want to enter different line of your kind of business, building material is a very good future is there. Please enter business material by way of trading, by way of distribution, by way of manufacturing. Welcome to you. I'll support it. I guide it properly. Anybody enter business can call me or through my number through Dr. Ramesh Rawat. I'll support it. Anytime I will welcome to everybody to enter the business by any means of trader or distribution or manufacturing. I invite everybody. Yeah.
Rawat sir, unmute कीजिए.
Yes, sir. And now I request to Professor Arshil Shah, please say a few words about the today's webinar. Request you, sir. Yes,
Thank
Professor Arshil Shah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I am very much thankful to Maheshwari ji for sparing his valuable time with us. You have shared a very wonderful journey of this area, and this has given our students that how to cope up. ये challenges के साथ कैसे deal करना है, कैसे इसको handle करना है, उसके बारे में भी आपने बहुत बढ़िया बताया. Being an engineer, इंजीनियर कम्युनिटी से ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्यूशन के लिए मैं बहुत सारी इंडस्ट्रीज के साथ काम कर रहा हूँ, मगर आपको हमें पूरे हमारे जैसे एकेडमिशियन लगे जिन्होंने अपनी पूरी जर्नी से हमें इंस्पायर किया कि कैसे प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट को जा सकते और पूरा रास्ता बता दिया कि कैसे आप उसको सॉल्यूशन लेके सच में पूरा दुनिया को कैसे आप हेल्प भी कर सकते हो। और सीमेंट और स्लरी से शुरू किया, लाइमस्टोन से शुरू करके लास्ट के बिल्कुल मॉडर्न तक आपने पूरे रास्ते बताए। तो आई एम रियली रियली ग्रेटफुल दैट कि आपका जैसा नॉलेज जो हमें मिला है, इतना एक्सपीरियंस वो कहीं नहीं मिलेगा। तो हमारे सभी जो स्टूडेंट्स है इंजीनियरिंग के 15,000 स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो तो डेफिनेटली आपका सेशन में से बहुत सीखे हैं कि रियल लाइफ में कैसे। और एक चीज आपने सबको मन में समझा दिया, रोटी कपड़ा मकान जो हमेशा रहने वाला है, आदमी छत ढूंढेगा और छत के बिना कहीं होने नहीं वाला है। और झोपड़े वाला बड़े पक्के मकान में जाएगा, पक्के मकान वाला बंगलों में जाएगा, बंगलों वाला उससे आगे बढ़ेगा। तो ये तो लाइफ लॉन्ग है। और आपने सिविल इंजीनियर वालों का जुस्सा बढ़ा दिया, हौसला बढ़ा दिया कि सीमेंट इंडस्ट्री अभी भी है और सिविल कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन में इतना जोश है, इतना मोमेंटम है और पॉसिबिलिटीज है, उसके जैसा कुछ नहीं है। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर जी, आप पधारे, हम लोगों को लाभान्वित किया आपने अपने ज्ञान से। धन्यवाद राहुल जी, आपने ऐसी सक्सेस भी करवाया।
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harshil sir. So again, on behalf of the Parul University, on behalf of the Parul University family, on behalf of the Parul University management, on behalf of the Parul University president sir, on behalf of the Parul University vice chancellor sir and registrar sir, and all the faculty member, I thank you very much sir. And you just accept our request on just telephonically. I and Professor Harshil sir sit together, and Harshil sir just request me, we require some icons really speak on the industry and on especially on cement industry. So I thankful to Professor Harshil sir. On your request, I request to Professor Maheshwari. Why I use the Professor Maheshwari? Because Maheshwari sir is also giving the lecture in the various institutions throughout the country. So just
नॉलेज सुना था जब आपसे परिचय हुआ, उसके बाद मैंने थोड़ा ढूंढा तो गीता से जो ज्ञान दिया है, मैनेजमेंट ज्ञान, वो भी बहुत अद्भुत था।
Yes sir, yes sir. And
I love to be now speak on marketing subject, especially one section. Maybe personally may drop down if you are having the classes, start classes now. Give me 2-3 class combined to be 100 students together. I love to be have interaction by students physically, personally. University, maybe sometime March, April, May, what a time to be invite me. I will be allowed to be.
के लिए बहुत उत्सुक है, आप बड़ौदा पधारिए।
नहीं, especially I come for you, and then I got my plant there. So I normally my बहुत principle है, सरस्वती ज्ञान की बड़ियों पर बात, जो खर्चे तो बड़े बिन खर्चे घट जात। तो I do my knowledge impart without any charges to any universities. I don't charge anything. So I come personally, my own expenses. I deliver lectures to students of yours, and I come for tea, I take from you, and then go. So invite me sometime March ending or maybe April if you are start classes.
जी सर जी,
yes.
Especially
I speak on marketing, subject marketing.
Definitely sir.
Yes.
Who are allowed
definitely
to.
sir. Yes sir, yes.
Thank you very much sir. Thank
you sir, and I also thankful to your technical team, technical webinar team. उन्होंने बिल्कुल लगातार अपने प्रयास से किसी प्रकार का कोई टेक्निकल ग्लिचेस आने नहीं दिया और इस प्रोग्राम को सक्सेसफुल बनाया. Also thankful to your faculty members, they promote this entire event among the students and the professors. So again, thank you very much sir. Thank you very much sir, and thank you Harshil sir, and thank you Dr. Bhajanlal Maheshwari sir. Thank you very much.